Hello everybody, I'm back with another video for you today, and as promised I wanted to take a look at Syndicate because they seem very strong potentially. A lot of buffs in this patch, even too many cards kind of got buffed for me to even include in this deck. I have taken Saber's list. He made a list pretty early on in the patch here, and I've tweaked it very slightly. I've just put a Ursine Jr. in because I wanted to see how good this card is, test it out a little bit, just showcase it for you guys. I know a lot of you probably don't have access to all the cards, all the legendaries. It can be quite expensive, especially for a faction like Syndicate, which a lot of people don't play too much of. So we're gonna test it out. We're gonna see if it's good, but you might want to have Philippa instead of him. Philippa's also just very good card in general, of course. Louisa Savolo combo got buffed recently. We've got that in there. We've got the good old Jax. We've got Cleaver. This guy is hopefully going to be an absolute powerhouse. I mean, you can play him as a 7 for 11 with Intimidate 3, and he has armor, right? So, yeah. Potential for some insane Intimidate value. We're playing a lot of crimes. A lot of the crimes have been buffed as well. So, we've got Dip in the Pontar now at 4 provisions, 6 points. We've also got Shakedown at 4 provisions, 6 points. These are actually pretty damn good cards now. And yeah, I mean, what more could you want really, right? We've also got Tunnel Drill, which is effectively, in this deck, it has the potential to be even better than the Clown, the Horsen's Freak Show, which you'd normally run for damage. You could use that along with Executioner to get Slander value for 4 provisions. So you see we've got a pretty polarized deck here with a lot of good low provision cost crimes, which will synergize very nicely with that Intimidate units. Even got Scoia'tel in there. Wonder if we should be running Bank, maybe. There's a couple of cards you could think about here. By no means is this deck perfect, I'm sure, because it's quite an early build. But yeah, I'm just very interested in giving Syndicate a try, seeing how good it is. And yeah, hopefully crushing a bit of SK, crushing some of the more popular decks at the moment. Let's jump right into it. Alright, Ursine Ritual first, maybe Lippy. J. William James is a name that I'm familiar with. Seen him in streams a lot. I think in my stream as well, so that's pretty interesting, pretty cool. Cool to see. Alright, so what do we want for round 1? Well, to be honest guys, I have absolutely no idea. My guess would be Safecrackers, because they're going to be our way to sort of get engines and points early on in the game without our gold cards. We've got a lot of golds here, which is somewhat troubling. Maybe we want to get rid of some of them, but I like having Louisa Savola combo. I suppose we can mulligan Jax, but I mean it's a good card even, isn't it? Maybe let's get rid of a Shakedown, a Dip, and a Slander, okay? Because I don't really have too much proactive stuff. I mean, I guess I can do Scoia'tel as a proactive play here. But yeah, it's a bit weird not having Safecrackers, right? That card's quite important, I think, for these early rounds when you've got a lot of cards, a lot of crimes in hand. I think ideally we want Safecrackers and a lot of bronzes available, right? Okay, interesting. So we can go Scoia'tel. It will probably die. That's kind of a scary prospect. Could go Safecracker as well, but it's also not even that big at this stage. We haven't got too many crimes, because I ended up mulliganing some of them away. Furco is Crownsplitters. I mean, you can see the synergy here, right? You can quite easily get a lot of Crownsplitters with the Furco, the Scoia'tel. Let's go with Scoia'tel and see what happens. I'm not going to boost it. It's a bit vulnerable to Stunning Blow, but I think chances of Corruption, Heatwave, both possible, right? And we don't want to play into that if they are Lippy. We're already playing into it, essentially, by playing the Scoia'tel at all. We'll see here. Blue coin might be tricky. I think we just want to try to get out of the round ASAP. We should be okay at defending pushes, but I don't really want to... Oh, pirates. Ooh.
You got the heart.
Pirates, okay. Okay. Is this worth heat waving straight up? It maybe is. So whenever you play a pirate or ship, damage it in the lowest enemy unit by each other's power. Very interesting, right? I think we just heat wave this. It seems like a somewhat okay trade. I mean, obviously They get the armor on their units, which is a bit nasty, but I think allowing that to live is not really on our agenda in this particular scenario. Yeah, it's a bit awkward without, I don't know what hand would be not awkward though, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of this stuff is very much, we'd like it in round 3, but round 1 as a play, it's going to be a bit weird. I suppose we're just kind of happy if we can win the round. We have some insane engine value with Cleaver, for example. Like, I mean, this guy probably gets heat waved, but got so many cards that I can't even remember what they do at this point. Holger's a good one. Holger's a good one. Alrighty. I mean, I'm tempted to play a Slander just to enable Scoia'tel to do something. I wonder if it's worth playing Justice. It's really good that Safecrackers are Crownsplitters as well, by the way. It's actually incredible. Really annoying that it's armoured up, right? Really annoying. I'm not sure what we should do. Maybe just a Neuromancy for Furco and just try to get some points on the board. And hope we don't struggle with getting Crownsplitters later. That's the problem, right? That is the problem. We could Slander, try to get a boost here. I think we'll go Furco, but we've got to go quite fast here. Justice. I don't know. I won't go with the Safecracker just yet. God, that was intense. A little bit intense. Yeah, I think there was an argument there to be made of actually taking like a shakedown or something a bit weaker. But I feel like against Holger, we've just they've played 2 pretty good cards, right? Crack and Holger. So I think some amount of resiliency is needed here for us to survive. Yeah, that's a bit of an annoying one. I guess now we just play either Slander or Payday. It doesn't really matter. I think we can go with the Slander. It gets us a lot of points, even though, I mean, it's really good actually, considering, I think I will boost the Knuckle Brawler as well, by the way. Looks like they could have damage, right? With the Raiders. But yeah, I think we don't necessarily need to get the bounty value here because we're proccing Intimidate. We're getting coins in the bank, so it's a pretty good play even without killing the unit, which is nice. But yeah, I'm hoping this Cleaver will work later. We do have not a huge amount of Crownsplitters, just the Safecrackers and the Tunnel Drills, so maybe Cleaver will be a bit weaker than we'd like. I mean, I'm very aware that stuff is not super ideal here, right? One way or another. Oh gosh, very interesting. Do we go for a dip? Do we dip the Maddock? It's not a very good play, it feels like. I do want to get coins. I wonder if it's worth running the Flying Redanian in this deck. It might be. There's just so many good cards in Syndicate now, right? It's quite interesting. I guess we'll just damage the Raiders by 1. Doesn't feel amazing, but we're probably going to pass after this play anyway. I mean, they maybe can get ahead, that would be kind of scary. Let's hope not. It is Ursine Ritual, so you wonder what it's going to be. Maybe Ceres could come out and just smack me. And I don't have like a Philippa, which would be quite nice right about now. Obviously we don't have the Junior in hand either, so having Philippa wouldn't make much difference, but seems like our hand was a bit awkward for the, given the situation, I want to say here. Alright, I suppose we'll Payday now. It's a little bit wasteful, we're wasting a couple of coins. We may have to go with Louisa Savola this round, actually, thinking about it, because the opponent's committing quite a lot of good cards. But I think committing Louisa Savola is a pretty fine play at this stage, right? We'll get a lot of points, defend the push. Doesn't seem too bad. We'll see what they have. Maybe they can get ahead, maybe they can't here. If they can't get ahead, we can also consider just pass. Ooh, looks like they are not getting ahead. I think I'll just pass. I mean, it is a Maddock deck, but I don't want to use my combo, I don't want to use coins. We're just going to take that carryover into round 2.
Can we go back inside now?
And hopefully the Cleaver will be good enough. I mean, even if it's only Intimidate 2, it's still not a terrible card, I think. I guess you can play around this, right? Because I don't know how this works. I guess this is part of the deployability, but we'll find out. I don't actually know. I don't actually have any idea. Oh god, I'm not really vibing with this this setup here. The safecrack is kind of bad, right? Because we don't have crimes. It's a bit awkward. My hand is almost too good, too many golds. But okay. We can play Safecracker. I feel like it's worth just dropping Louisa here though. She's got Intimidate as well, which is pretty nice. We can just grab Zeal. I feel like that's the play, right? We can just push out a huge amount of tempo, gain card advantage.
Pyramids, not circles. I've seen more shapes than an engineer.
Yeah, I feel like that's going to be okay. And then if we can hold on to Safecracker for round 3 with Cleaver, that would be good. So we can try to do that. We can try. My feeling is that if we play Safecracker, it would just die, and then it's going to be very difficult to get Crownsplitter units, you know, on the board. That's Savola.
You will not stand in the way of my master's plans.
Okay, good luck catching up with these points. Albeit that is one of our sort of better short round plays gone now. Okay, and they have a Ceres. That's quite a scary card. No doubt about it. So we may be forced to play Safecracker now. Not loving it. Not loving it. I guess we'll do it. And we can go with Slander potentially.
Open sesame.
It's particularly bad if they kill the Safecracker now, because I think my Cleaver might just be pretty pathetic in the end here. Just by nature of me playing that Noviradi Injustice round 1, that may have been a mistake, I don't know. It did allow us to get out the round. There's just so many points in this, in this deck.
I'll leave you into you.
Okay, I think we have to play Cleaver. I think that's going to have to happen here. No two ways about it, really. Is it? Yeah, I think it is. I think it's going to have to happen.
Looky here, if it ain't simply and wily.
I guess we boost. What do we boost? It's kind of more likely, actually, that they'll... Yeah, I think we boost Safecracker. I think 5s are going to be quite tricky to deal with, right? Okay, we got 4 profit here, so we can use 1 Cleaver charge.
You're lucky to keep your heat.
Okay. They may pass now. I mean, this is such a good card, man. Even with 2 Intimidate, it feels... Seems like it might not be too bad, right? We can take it with Slander. We've got an okay short round. I'm a bit concerned because they still have like a Lugos potentially, but I do feel like we've got a fair amount of decent cards from them at this stage. Totem, Ceres, Holger, Crack. There's quite a lot of provisions tied up. In theory, still got a few good cards as well. So we could have Nero, but I think just Slandering is the way. How many points is it? It should be enough, right? Should be enough. It's not enough. Me dumb. Oh, we've got to use Cleaver. Dude.
Oh, you've done it now.
Is my brain working today? I guess not. Oh well, that's fine. Is it fine? No, I really... I don't know. Maybe it's still worth it. Like, having the guaranteed, like, good card here. Arguably, there's no way around it there. Okay. Cracker is probably going to be fine. I guess we do Mulligan a Crime here, because they're not super great. Okay, and now the Safecracker becomes a bit wild and wacky. Maybe don't want it anymore. I mean, it has Intimidate, I suppose. It has Intimidate. 4. It's an engine. My thinking is it probably dies. I think I will mulligan it. Okay, I think Urchins is a better card. I mean, it's very marginal, right? It might be the same amount of points. I don't know. Maybe having the tunnel drill would have been nicer as well. Hard to say actually. Let's play urchins, let's boost it up a bit.
Careful. I heard the Aetheri read minds.
I think 5 is a good amount of strength. They can Lugos, but it's not too brutal if they Lugos. This should be very interesting. I'm not even sure my Whoreson will actually get value. There may be no boosted units here. We'll have to see. We've got to really hope for that, actually. Definitely having a Philippa would be confirmed good, right? Ooh! Look at this play. Look at that!
Children,
Isn't that spicy?
spare none.
Isn't that real spicy? Okay. Gosh, I'm not even sure what we want. Bloody good fun could be used to kill this, which I guess is a solid enough play. It's effectively a 6, which is probably the best we can do, right? It's probably the best we can do, so... I'll go for it. It's looking a bit grim, I'll admit that. I mean, we've got 5 points on our leader. We've got a pretty good Jax. Shakedown for not too many points. The real question is, will... Oh wait, did I actually spend 1 coin more than I needed? I think I did, right? Because we get an extra coin from the crimes. That may have been a misplay actually for 1 point. Bit awkward. Okay, Bear Witcher. Yeah, I think they're not going to have any damage units. It's kind of pretty bad news actually.
The time of sword and axe, the age
Sword
of the
Kind
world
of
storm.
very bad news actually. Gotta hope they don't have like removal for Jax as well, because it's the only way for us to spend. It's looking a bit rough. I think Dead Whoreson is probably the nail in the coffin here for us. It's very interesting use of the leader. Like, how worth it actually is that?
We'll
Or defender.
show you
Okay.
how
Yeah, I think Whoreson's doing absolutely nothing here, which is kind of sad. So the way we play this is we just go really tool on Jax and we don't care. That's the only way to play it, I think. I'm already too far behind. Need to max out points as much as possible. I don't think we can really win here at this stage.
All that dancing around.
Skellige too strong. And my Whoreson's just awful, man. Maybe if we had Philippa it would have been winnable actually. Yeah, I mean, we may be learning that this card is in fact not too good, and they even have more value. Jesus Christ! Alright, well, let's go for another one. Okay, rank 1
Control the docks,
Imprisonment.
control the city.
That's interesting. That is very curious. Obviously been doing well with it. Okay, I think we can hold on to Brawler. It's a pretty good proactive for Provision Guy. I mean, we can also mulligan it if we want to look for a Safecracker instead. I don't mind playing him in Scoia'tel, I think, as proactive plays. Let's get rid of Dip for now. Bloody good fun. And like a Shakedown. I mean, having them is fine, but since we don't have a Safecracker, I think I'd rather look for some better cards here. Okay, let's go Urchins maybe first. We can do Urchins, we can tribute the Scoia'tel. I think we can also just boost with Crystal Skull and the Brawler. It's interesting. I don't think we want to spend coins this round, right? So we can Urchins first. We can Brawler first. I think Urchin's Brawler is the way. And then Scoia'tel with the tribute. Yeah. Yes, looking good. Double payday. Make some money. Gonna get clogged up a bit by the looks of things.
I'm impressed.
Imprisonment clog. Is that the way? Is that the world we live in now? Fantastic. You'll love to see it. Alright, so maybe we just don't want to play units here. Don't want to get clogged up. We can just play the Scoia'tel and that's it. We can actually give Veil to the urchins, so that any potential Viper Witches are not particularly good here. I think I like that. D-bomb. D-bomb. Maddock. It's the Maddock meta, guys. Oh god, I don't know if we can keep up with this. This looks really nasty. This looks horrible. Absolutely bloody horrible. Well, do we in fact need to play Justice? Just to have points? That feels terrible. We could also go Savola, Louisa combo. Maybe we do that. Yeah, I guess that's going to be the way here. We'll do Savola next, or rather Louisa next, and then Savola. And then it should be quite hard for them to give us bad cards. Or at least too many. But it's actually just Maddock. Oh god, this is going to be painful. I have a feeling. Heatwave on 5 strength Maddock though looks like a play. If this is... maybe I should have Heatwaved immediately. I just didn't think they'd be double Maddock. But that would have been pretty good for us, right? Let's get rid of it. We've got some time still to do stuff in this round. So it's a fair trade, 10 for 10, so hopefully that shuts down their strategy a little bit. But we'll see. We will see. This deck seems quite tricky to play, actually. Struggling a little bit out here. Scoia'tel, you gotta save me. You have to help the team out. Seems like the team could ride on this thing, could jump on its back, get carried. Go through Gwent. Okay. Just gonna... what?
Don't touch those mixtures sustain.
Why? Is it some kind of next level take the Guardian play? I can't in any way hope to understand this play. What? Okay, maybe it'll become clear in a second. I just have no idea why they would do that. Maybe it's the only unit they felt was getting some kind of value, but it's not. It doesn't do anything. So, Louisa? Or we could Payday if we want to make life awkward for them in some way. Like a Payday. Does mean that we can't, you know, stuff can get a bit awkward. I guess Louisa is the safe play, right? We're pretty much always going to escape the round if we Louisa, I think. So I think I'll Louisa.
You can't surprise me, so don't bother trying.
Make sure we get the value there. I probably didn't need to use the tribute, actually. Ah, I guess they got leader. Never mind. But you could think about not spending her ability, right? In theory. So what's the best play here? I mean, we're probably dry passing and going long round against this anyway, right? Part of me doesn't want to do that, but I think our long round is good enough such that we would. So I think I'll get rid of the Brawler because it's kind of a weak card. Or we could go a Neuromancy and try to get as much carryover as possible. That's probably a better play, right? What would be most carryover? I guess just a shakedown. Okay. Shakedown or a dip. We can mulligan the Bare Knuckle Brawler. This is interesting. Do we want to push? Is the big question on everyone's mind. That is the big question. Like, they're obviously playing Clog, right? Now, they may have Colgrim. Get rid of the Brawler. Probably get rid of the Witcher as well. This doesn't do anything for our strategy, right? So, seems a bit redundant. I don't know. Do we just go in here? Do we just go in here? We have a very strong round here. Could probably get the leader from them. I'm gonna give them the opportunity to clog us up though. I'm just very scared of a Colgrim, but they have nerfed Colgrim, right? They have nerfed him. So you can't really get too much value now. He has what? Adrenaline 1? So that means you have to play him like at the very end. So actually it's not that scary. I think long round we should be favoured against it. Just makes sense, right? Let's get out of here. They've got the Guardian in hand, so presumably they play that now. No Infiltrator, okay.
If not by strength, then by
It's a bit of a
stealth.
pain, isn't it?
I exist because Master
What are we
Death
putting
had
back in
no
my deck? What are we putting on the top here, mate? I think just go long round. I think our long round is really good, right? They do have locks, which is the one concern, but that's their leader. It's, you know, it is what it is. Shakedown on top, okay. It's not the worst card ever. A little bit scary. I'm always scared of Nilfgaard, you know how it is. They could just have a random Masquerade Ball and mess you up. It's always possible. Okay. So the question is, do we want more engines or less? Like, what's the perfect sort of balance here? Do we want to take a Bare Knuckle Brawler, or would we rather do a Safecracker? That's kind of a key question for me. I guess just playing double Safecracker from hand is pretty neat. Kind of like that. Brawler, and then it's another engine, and then we just don't have too many golds, I guess is the play here. Possibly. I think I should mulligan, but it's too late now for me to actually think it out. I think we should mulligan there, right? We should look for like the Whoreson. We should look for Sander, probably. But you know. Also aware that we have Infiltrator and... Did we mulligan this? We must have, right? Must have mulliganed it. So... Whatever. I'm hoping that the Cleaver will just be more than enough to get us there. Yeah, I think I should have mulliganed some of the weaker crimes. It's just awkward, right? Because they do make my Safecrackers better. They do proc Assimilate. They do nice things.
Magic dies. This
What
world
did this homie
dies
just
with
put
it.
back? I couldn't even see that. I don't even know what they put back. Shakedown, maybe? I don't know. Maybe nothing. Fuck, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm lost. Absolutely lost. Alright, we can do double Safecracker. Probably front row is best because there'll be a Cleaver's muscle there, right?
And a keen ear.
And we can potentially have a very nice tunnel drill play as well. 3 damage. We can just kill everything. That's why having Slanders would be nice. We can take one with Furco. Pick up a Slander. Should we need it?
Don't yell, my lady. You'll strain your throat.
Not clogging
Help is
me.
not on the way.
Another one.
I need
More.
silence.
Give me more. More. D-bomb. More. They're actually not locking these? Holy heck. Why not? What's wrong with you? Why would you not lock these? Why? God, this is insanely good value. Like, this Cleaver. I guess we're just playing Cleaver. They're probably gonna kill it, right? But do I care? Do I care? They're probably are forced to lock it. I think it's fine though, right? Cleaver's here.
I'm a dwarf for business.
We'll boost the Cleaver, I guess. Should be fine. Now, do we spend? We gain on spending here, right? So it seems worth it to
Next time it'll
spend.
be personal.
I'm gonna spend twice. Might be incorrect, because of course the tunnel drill is also really good when it comes to spending. Look at that play, man. It's so nutty. Actually so nutty. We have to damage the armor as well, so he gets an extra 2 points. Oh, I thought they were going to purify him for a second there. That would have been hilarious and terrible, obviously. Would be no reason to do that. Okay, bare knuckle brawlers here.
Lucky to keep your heat.
I mean, going on one row seems like the play, right?
The simplest methods
To make Maddox unreliable. This is really, I mean, we have so many points, man. I should be a bit cautious because I can, in theory, brick Furco. I think it's fine. Oh, 3 engines. I can lock one, but isn't that the point? They can lock one. No more. Okay. Let's play Furco now then, I think. Look how many Crownsplitters we got.
Never a problem. 4 inches of steel.
Real Crownsplitter shit. Alright, beautiful. Be able to pop off with Tunnel Drill in a sec. I think we're just going to have too many points to contend with. Even with Maddox value. Even with a Colgrim. I'm glad they nerfed Colgrim. That card is kind of too much at times. Just a bit too much. Oh shit, yeah, they have Defender, right? That's,
iron might.
that's awkward. That's really awkward. Can we get through this? I think we can. Okay. We go up to 9 coins. Might as well only go up to 8 though, right? Interesting. We can always lock our Tunnel Drill, which is a bit annoying. I guess we'll just go for Payday now. I'm gonna have to try to get through the Fion. I don't know if we're gonna be able to. They may have all sorts of nonsense. This may actually be the end of me. I kind of forgot that Fion was a possible nasty card.
Dunton!
Okay, double cross. Interesting. Bit of a weird deck here. It looks like it is Colgrim.
No
right?
door is closed to me.
Maybe they have matter to like extend the Colgrim? I don't know. Okay, we'll play it safe and play Dip now. We'll play Dip now just so that we can guarantee kill the Asaya with Tunnel Drill. Hopefully. It's not going to be guaranteed because they can buff for Fion now, but okay, we're getting there.
not regret this, good
We're breaking through.
Monsters!
Feels
No,
good,
a
man.
goat will suffice for now.
Feels good, man. Alright. Tunnel Drill is here. Actual good card now, what the hell? Imagine Tunnel Drill being good. What timeline is this? I ask myself that every day, dude. What timeline are we in? This is such a good way to spend my coins. Holy moly. I can just get so much value. So efficient. Look at that, they have no points. Part of me, I could have even probably held on to the damage. They're gonna lock it now. I've had enough of my nonsense. Such a good card actually, wow. Like, actually drilling opponents.
To clear my name and restore my freedom.
Yeah, there's Colgrim. So it's some good value, but it's, I mean, as long as there's no matter. If there's matter, then the stuff's gonna get a little bit crazy. Got this Jacques play at the very end. I think even a matter is not good enough.
Focus on its movement.
Nilfgaard, you're trying your old tricks, but it ain't gonna. It's not doing it, mate. We've got a Syndicate now. We're winning by 28 points, so yeah, feels good. All right, let's go again. Okay, a little bit more Skellige. The ultimate test. Can we?
You crossed the road.
Can we face up to the iced? Ah! It's not something I want to have to do, in all honesty. I would rather not deal with that guy. Alright, Bare Knuckle Brawler, I will mulligan. Safecrackers are looking pretty fresh on this particular hand. I think Street Urchins can go as well. Not sure I'll need a spender this round. Maybe if we get Slander value we will, but probably shouldn't be mulliganing Urchins because we only have one of them. It's quite a nice spender in reality. Okay. How big are my Safecrackers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're pretty big. Okay, I like to see that. I think we're just slamming safecrackers
Every
here.
lock holds the key.
We
to-
maybe just try to win on even with a cheeky
wait.
Cleaver play. Cheeky Cleaver to win on even cards. I'm liking that idea. Iced isn't a problem if we can bleed it, right? All the way. Just bleed it out. Is that a heat wave? Is this a heat wave? It's a pretty decent heat wave. We can obviously wait for the Yutta, but I don't think that's going to be worthwhile. I think this is just the best heat wave. I'll just take it. Don't want my guy getting damaged. It's an 8-point heat wave. Look, they're losing on even. We're good. Got payday on this guy, which I love. I love that. But we may just wait and play Slander to get more money. And kill it eventually. There's no rush. There's just no rush here.
Women, children,
There may be a
elders,
rush to kill
we
that,
spare
but
none.
even then, nah.
It requires patience.
Another 8-point guy. Ooh, this is feeling good. When you actually draw well with this deck, it's feeling pretty good. Pretty good stuff. It's cool seeing cards like this deck has just not been played. Lined Pockets got buffed, by the way. Feels very odd seeing Lined Pockets being played. Very strange.
Very corpses? Nay, feed our foes to the crabs while they still live.
Alright, we could just Cleaver it up if we're feeling a bit spicy. I mean, if we Cleaver, I don't see how we lose the round. I don't see it. I just do not. It's not there. We can also spend coins, which is quite a good thing, I think.
Looky here, if it
Let's do
ain't
it.
Cyprian Wiley. Next time
Let's win on even. Who cares, man? Just bleed the Blaze of Glory. Make that iced do nothing. Or at least get the leader with it. I think that's how you beat iced. You have to push it. To push it real good. That's a great sword, alright. We're just chilling here, man. We can fill our bank up. It's going to be absolutely wonderful. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try the Slander here. It might not work out, in theory, but look at this. This is just disgusting value. Look at that Cleaver, man. It's just actually obscene. And you can spend coins at a better rate as well, which is just vile. There we go. Even cards win against Skellige. And they played Blood Eagle. What the hell? That's really good for us as well, because it means if we bleed them all the way here, which I think we're going to do, I think we do that, right? I mean, well, maybe we try to do a Louisa Savola combo or something, but we can get so much carryover. Okay, yeah, loving this, loving this. Oh, Nero is so good here. Ah, oh, beautiful. Skewer Tooth, love it, lovely. Slander, ah, incredible. Alright. I will actually play Light in Pockets here to get the immunity. Seems one charge for immunity seems like a good trade. We can then go for Novigradian Justice. This deck feels really cool, man. I mean, it just feels really cool. Feels great to be playing great cards, you know? It's a pretty good payday. Probably take it. Could wait as well. Could wait if we want to play Novigradian Justice, for example. I mean, these cards are so strong, part of me wants to keep them, but if we can put on some decent amount of pressure, then life is going to be pretty good for us as well. Let's see what their proactive plays are here. Let's see what proactivity they have. We can go Slander next. We can just make life awkward for them. We can maybe hold on to Novigradian Justice. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It's probably better to play it this round. Does a bit of thinning. We'll see. I don't want to say for sure that we'll do anything. It might be the case that we go for actually a tunnel drill in this round to spend our coins. That could be quite good, right? Because we can always Neuromancer round 3 for the Savola. So maybe that's the way. We get some more Crownsplitters, we do tunnel drill, get the value on that. I mean, things are looking pretty nice, I think, at the moment. if we can have that finisher. My hope is that we can get the iced from them. Maybe we don't even get a card, but we can get iced leader, for example. There we go. Look at that.
Double the coin.
Beautiful.
And consider
Beautiful.
it done.
Absolutely beautiful. We're just going to play Slander. I don't think they have any proactivity. Obviously, if they're playing a Bear Witcher, can't be a whole lot of proactivity going on here. So we can make them lose quite a few points by actually just playing nothing. Just play a dip in the Pontar, for example. Gonna have a real hard time here. Normally there'd be boats or something, but maybe their hand is just very awkward. A lot of golds that they can't play, for example. Love to see that. There we go. Discarding. Gutting Slash. Gone. Dead card. Again. Dip in the Pontar. Brick. Brick another card, mate. Go on. I dare you. Discard another card, why don't you? I mean, it's a bit awkward, right? They should be playing like a Herald here, right? But they don't want to because it's just very expensive for no reason. Spending coins might be difficult here. I probably should have dipped the Abomination. That was actually a mistake, I think. Should have dipped the Abomination. We want it to be harder to kill the Bear Witcher.
Take care of your blades and they'll take care of you.
Yeah. Alright, but we can play the Executioner now. It's fine.
A job's a job.
I mean, isn't this just super good? We have to hit this twice. Okay, there we go. Pretty good bleeding value. So now they're like behind a crap ton of points. That's the thing with these coins, like you don't even realize, yeah, you discarded a card and the point score was similar, so you feel okay. But then you realize, well, hold on. My opponent's playing Syndicate right now. And now they have Novigrading Justice, which is a crime, which puts them to 9 coins. They're going to have a Tunnel Drill, and they're going to kill everything that I have. I'm going to have no earthly possessions. To be fair, I've just played into Hen Kuduk pretty hard, right? I've allowed them a ton of value from that card.
I'm much better at that.
I think they're always going to get value from it, so
Gotta have the
actually using it early here, which is bizarre. It's pretty interesting. So I guess we have one more play, and we basically just spend all our coins, because we don't need the coins. We just spend them all.
I'll gut you like fishes.
And we get the Blood Eagle from them, we get this, that, the other. We just make life insanely difficult. We just make it miserable to be a Skellige guy at this point, basically. Part of me wants to even play a crime here instead of the Tunnel Drill, like, dunno. Problem is we can't spend money, so... Can we play Whoreson? Is that a way to get value here as well? So no boosted units, bloody Skellige. Whoreson's just not good, I think. Yeah, probably shouldn't be playing that. Oh well. We'll just kill some stuff here, right? I mean, yeah, we might as well spend these coins, right? And one more, for good measure. Okay. Now, Mr. Skellige, you must make these points. Can you do it? Quite a lot of points needed right now. I think they will have to play Iced, one way or another. And that should put us in a pretty good position for round 3. So how do you beat Skellige? Well, you just got to get a good hand on red coin. And just don't stop playing cards. Keep pushing. That's the way. We're not out of it yet. They've got Blood Eagle. That's a lot of points. Probably should have just killed this actually, because we could have denied the Blood Eagle. That would have made life incredibly hard for them. So that was a slight misplay. I could have taken 1 point less to actually destroy the boat. That would have been good. I'm sure people will point that out. Oh, it looks like they actually...
Who wants to taste Skellige steel?
Actually playing Hjalmar. Wait, this looks kind of bad for us actually. Potentially. So now if they can get there with Harold, which they might be able to, or any card that is not our good friend Iced, I mean, we're still going to be a card up, so we should still be okay, I think. But if they can hold on to leader Iced, then life is a bit tricky. We'll see. They do need quite a lot, so I'm not sure Harold is good enough here. Might not be. It might actually be. Gosh, I really don't know. We might have just lucked out slightly and it will only be enough by like a point. But yeah, I should have killed that bird. That was... For some reason I felt like my bare knuckle brawl was getting buffed from a crime, but I wasn't playing a crime, so that was my bad. Are we okay? I think we're just about okay here. What are we? Because these can't shoot, so... Nah, it's not enough for it.
What can you know about pain?
Because the bleeding.
What is it?
Thank goodness for that. Jesus Christ, they're just going to take the loss. That got really close though. I should have killed that boat. Almost cost myself potentially. I mean, I think we were still winning, right? Would have been a card up. But got a little bit scary there. Let's go for one more. And guess what, guys? A little bit more Skellige. What a surprise. Now. It's going to be one of those metas, right? Master Mirror all over again, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Bare Knuckle Brawler, out of here. I'm learning the deck, it feels like. Slander can go, I guess. Will we ever get Whoresome Junior value? We might actually get value, because they have Crystal Skull. Oh my. This card might do something.
Kill the sons, steal the lasses.
Wouldn't that be incredible? I would be amazed and happy.
Every lock holds the key.
Save Crackers round 1, pretty nuts. We can go Tunnel Drill. We don't have a Cleaver in hand, so we're not going to do the same play as before on that front. But we have this Whoresome, which I'm quite happy about. I mean, isn't this just such a great way to deal with like a Hunter or something, if they go for that? My tummy is rumbling as well, by the way. I need to eat something. It's getting late. Can do that after this game. Is the Longship going to be the target for the Whoresome? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Here it comes. Here come that boy. Or do we actually just kill Brockvat Hunter? Interesting. You know what? I think I actually prefer to kill the Brockvat Hunter, because we get a point extra effectively. Bloody good fun? Yeah, bloody good fun. Take your pass while you can, Mr. Skellige. That's my advice. Don't play into double safe cracker. Don't do that. Not advisable. I'm just ecstatic that I'm actually for once in my life going to get Whoresome value. It's just unheard of. Actually unheard of. Half tempted to just wait on it, but nah. Incredible voice line. Guy just butchered a boat. He actually just took the boat and cut it up. Great stuff. So, question is, I mean, Tunnel Drill, we can use it, but it's not going to be super amazing. It would be quite good with Slander, so we'll see. Might be worthwhile.
They'll not get away with this.
I think I'm just going to put a cheeky Slander on the boat here. No, I can't, because it's got Veil. Never mind then. What's it going to be? Slander on Raiders? It's not the best value ever, but I think it's fine, right? Interestingly, we could actually kill the scoia'tel here, which may be worth doing, right? But you know, we can also just keep coins. If we're going to play Tunnel Drill, then we can Tunnel Drill and chill, as it were. I don't know. Part of me wants to just use the ability on this guy. Wants to get some value from him. It's an interesting card, but it seems like in a Skellige meta it can just not really be good. It's a bit too, yeah. It's just a bit...
What are you gonna do, eh?
So I guess we've got a Tunnel Drill now. It's fine though, right? 'Tis all good. I will kill the boat, of course. Not like last game. I'll actually kill it this time because I don't want to get free heals. No free heals for Mr. Skelliger, thank you very much. 5 points up. We're making stuff happen. We're getting good cards from them as well this time around.
Oh,
so they're not just committing to losing the round, which is a bit of a different story. We could dip, we could payday. I think I'll dip here, it's actually better than payday, it's more points in this particular situation. More coins, so we can actually kill both Bear Witches, which I'm going to do. That should lock in a win on even, I feel like, and they're going to get punished for not using Hen Kaduk. A little bit greedy, potentially. Not sure why they didn't. Maybe they figure they could actually win this round without even using Hen Kaduk. Maybe that's why they had another
Double
Witcher.
the coin and consider it done.
Okay, fair enough. I guess we will payday now on the scoia'tel. This is getting very interesting, isn't it? Because my Louisa. We could also just play Louisa. That may be the play here. I think I like that. Let's just play Louisa.
I make dreams.
Not gonna click it, because I don't think they can deal the damage unless they use leader. Also get more. We get payday, intimidate value, Louisa. It's just a good time, right? It's just a good time. And then we'll see what they got. We'll see what they've got. Maybe the hand is just very awkward now, they can't play. Maybe they want to play. I don't think they should play. They're going to play leader. Okay, getting the leader. This is good news, actually. Really good news. It's the big, scary iced value, you know, no longer here. Whoa! They're not killing Louisa. What planet are you from, mate? What are you doing? What is going on here? They're just going to allow me to survive?
Take no prisoners. No
Alright, now you lose on even and you don't have a leader. That seems pretty miserable to me. Seems like a pretty rough existence. Not sure what the plan was there. Maybe they were just hoping my Louisa was a bluff and I didn't have shit in my hand. I don't know. Bit of a strange one. Maybe that's the only way for them to win, is to just hope that I've somehow got very awkward stuff to play here. Oh gosh. Oh goodness, my hand is just weird. Oh god, I don't have any plays. So do we just discard? I think we do, right? Because these cards are not particularly good. I like discarding. Discard Slander. I'll discard Payday. Dude, I don't have any points here, so if they pass... I mean, the good thing is if we tie, we win the game, right? So, yeah. Okay, this is a great card to see because we get slander value as well. Yeah, okay. Now I'm feeling pretty good. Now we can go Payday. We can even maybe play Heatwave depending on what happens here. Probably not. Probably just taking Payday and getting out after that point, and hopefully getting either Herald or Iced from them. It's a shame that I don't have a better hand here. Like, if I actually had some good cards, it could certainly have made life difficult. But there's an Iced. Alright, beautiful.
Skelliger and Sinter shall stand ever
Beautiful,
together.
beautiful. Okay, got my full carryover. Got the Iced from them. It wasn't going to be very good round 3 anyway at this point, because no Bloodlust, no leader. Now will we see a Herald? We'll see a Tigv. That's good enough, mate.
I love the smell of a burning village in the
It's good enough for me. Carryover and a leader is effectively the same as a card. They will have Herald here. Herald's a pretty good card. Played all their Bear Witches. Played Hen Kaduk, scoia'tel. Blood Eagle may be a thing, but we can potentially just brick it up. Make it very awkward to get a good card. Tigv. So this has got to be Herald, pretty much. Pretty much the only card that's better than Tigv. Let's hope we can draw some golds. That would be amazing. That would be amazing if I could draw a card or two here. Alright. Can't complain. We got 1 gold. We got the jacks. We got 1. We got a good card. An okay one.
Up and at him, you lazy bastards!
Raiders.
You'll sleep when you're dead.
Raiders should be the biggest unit at this point.
full service.
Heat wave it. We can also, of course, dip the Herald and chill. I'll just get rid of Raiders for now. Going to be uninteractive in this round 3 for the most part. Make it difficult for the opponent. Finish up with a nice Jax plus all of my carryover and leader value that I've held on to here. We probably will actually play Urchins before the Pontar dip. Not sure. Depends what we put them on. If we think they have Blood Eagle plus
Reasons for the feeble of heart.
I think we just play Pontar. I think we just play dip. I think being uninteractive is worth losing a couple of points. Because now Hjalmar's dead, Blood Eagle is dead, and they are extremely fucked. Incredibly, yeah, this is, I mean, I'm even going to discard Urchins, man. Because we know, I don't even need to look what they discarded. It's a dead card, mate. War of Clans. Nice Blood Eagle, mate. Very nice. Good card.
The time of sword and axe.
So I had a bit of a hiccup in that first game. William James took us down with confidence, but on these red coins, this deck is just pumping out wins. Absolutely brutal. I would recommend taking out the Horson if you play this yourself. Definitely play Philippa instead. That card is a lot better against Skellige, which seems to be popular. And yeah, Syndicate seems pretty good, man. Just feeling pretty good. That being said, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Subscribe as always if you would like to see more videos. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.